Hello Toy Collector fans, Universal Toy Collector here and welcome to the channel. Join me today as I take you through an updated room collection tour. Okay then, so this past Saturday I had a massive play day, if that's what you want to call it. It started off as me doing some dusting, and then that dusting led me to rearranging pretty much a lot of my collection. There's some bits and bobs that I've taken down, dismantled and put away into storage, which has given me space to rearrange my collection and get other things out that I didn't have on display and put them on display. So what I do is I shall start in the main bedroom, or the main collection room, and yeah, so here we go. So let me just zoom in there. So at the top here we have the DC figures from the Suicide Squad. Those are from McFarlane Toys, so loving those. The films were bang average, but the figures look pretty cool. And then here we have my Joker Focus. So again, these are McFarlane Toys. Loving these Joker figures, absolutely tremendous. And then as we move down, we have, again from McFarlane Toys, the Batcave from Batman 66 with the figures, and the Batmobile. There's a couple more that I'm going to be needing. I'm not going to go into all the variants with these. I have expressed that before. So like the Unmasked Batman and the Unmasked Robin, I won't be getting those. I think there's Dr. Freeze or Mr. Freeze, and there's another one called Egghead. I've never heard of this guy, but I'm hearing it's Vincent Price that played that part, so that could be a figure worth getting in the future. The only variant I want to get is the Catwoman, the other lady who played Catwoman. And then moving down here, I used to have the Marvel Legends figures, whether it be the 80th anniversary Marvel figures or the X-Men. I've decided to put them away back in their boxes, and they're under the bed. So here we have the G.I. Joe bits. This is the 3 3/4 inch. So this is the Action Force Whale. I did a restoration on this back in 2020. This was my first and so far only restoration. So I'm really happy with that. It needs a bit of a dust, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And then as we move down, we've got the G.I. Joe retro figures. So yeah, I missed out on these. These are the like the 25th anniversary. I missed out on those, so fairly happy to get these. And then moving down, we have a mixture of G.I. Joe retro and the actual 25th anniversary figures. So I've got the water moccasin and the Cobra Night Attack Stinger, but the thing is they're O-rings, so they're not going to look too clever with these guys, so I want to try and keep them separate, so I need to find a place to display them. So up here we have the Action Force Wolverine and the Action Force Sky Striker. I'm currently waiting, there it is, they are. Currently waiting for the HasLab Sky Striker to turn up. That'll be some point in the new year, so looking forward to that. Then we have a select few G.I. Joe Classifieds. These are the figures that I like and I think are worthy of putting on display. There's a few in there. I've got a couple more to add, so I'll be doing that at some point. So guys in the back there. And then moving down, we have the Transformers RED collection figures. These are pretty cool. They don't transform, but I'm happy with these. My only bugbear and grumble is Bumblebee. He's the same scale as the rest of them, which I it isn't right, is it? He's a lot smaller than the other guys. I wish I would have done them to scale, but they haven't. So There you go, yeah, happy with those. Moving down, we've got the Master of the Universe Revelation figures. I have had the opportunity to get Merman. I've not got him yet. I think Trapjaw will be the one that I'll be wanting to get next, as he's one of my favourite figures. And then Battle Cat. And here we have a big space. So when I finally get around to it, I'll be wanting to move this shelf up, and hopefully if I put it up another notch here, that should give me enough room to display Castle Grayskull in this area here, and then have the Origin figures in that space there. So I need to play around and check that and sort that out, but that'll be another day. Yeah, moving on, we have the Star Wars section, 3 3/4 inch. So there's the 2 X-Wings. I've got Anton Merrick's droid to put in there. I've not done that yet, so I'll do that at some point. And here's a little scene there from the Tanty 4, quite liking that. Not going to say anything about him, I think enough's been said. Come on Hasbro, we need this new C-3PO on a Star Wars card, vac metal. So yeah, I need some more figures to complete that. Moving down to the Empire Strikes Back. So I'm fairly happy with how these are displaying. I need a few more figures to obviously sort those out as well. I'm trying to mirror my vintage collection look or display as I have done with the original Kenner. And then here we go. This is the Return of the Jedi. So that Biker Scout at the back there, that was one from the Gaming Greats. I took the belt off just to put them there, and lo and behold, they are releasing a Biker Scout. So yeah, what can you do? And there you are, Return of the Jedi figures there. And then moving down, I've managed to get out the Mandalorian figures. So I've put these back on display again. I did have all the 6-inch figures here, so I've moved them elsewhere. I'll show you where in a minute. So that's freed up this space. So pretty happy with those. Again, I'll need a few more to get those, but no rush to get those. And then moving down, I've got the figures from the Clone Wars, and then the Tartakovsky Clone Wars. I'm loving these. I think these are absolutely fantastic. The colouring, I just really like those. So really happy with those. I've got Rex in the background there. I'll put him at the back because he's shit. Then need to update him. Well, they have, but they've done it from the Bad Batch. It'd be nice to get him from the Clone Wars. So, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. So the Stormtrooper, I know a lot of people have been having trouble with the peg holes. I've had exactly that same issue. So what I've done is I've just managed to get some double-sided sticky tape. Sticky tape. Let's have a look. So put that there. So I've just managed to get this double-sided sticky tape, stuck it on the bottom of his feet, and obviously stuck him to the display stand. So I've applied pressure for about 20-30 seconds, and he hasn't moved. So very happy with that. So there you are. So yes, so underneath I've got more space here. So I've got some more figures that I'm going to be putting there. I'm not too sure what I'm going to be doing with that. So again, that will be another day to have a play around and move some stuff about and display some stuff. So then here we have the pride and joy of my collection, the vintage Kenner or Palatoy figures. There's the Falcon there. So absolutely loving these. Very happy with what I've got here. I've got a couple of variants, but I'm not going to go all out and get every single variant because I'm not made of money. So yeah. So we've got a Stan Solo Ula there. That's a very nice addition to the collection. Fantastic, liking that. Then I've got the last 17. In hindsight, I should have collected these first when the prices weren't so astronomically high. But no, well, what can you do? So there'll be figures for another day. And here we are. Here's the ATST, which has been re-released again for the 40th anniversary. I kind of don't mind. I missed out the last couple, so I'll be pre-ordering that because it's from the original trilogy. And I'll be probably getting the bunk as well as the speeder bike. So anything else Star Wars that's not original trilogy, I will not be pre-ordering, and I shall just get it as and when. And here we go in here, some bits and bobs from the Empire. And there you go. So that hasn't changed. That's pretty much the same as it was. Let's move up, and then we have some of the vehicles here. Just whizzing through this. I did want this to be a quickish video. I'm not feeling the full ticket at the moment. I'm full of cold. A head cold, to be precise. It's not COVID. It's just a snotty nose and runny eyes. I shall be okay. Some might call it man flu, but yeah, it's just a cold. So there you go, there's the original trilogy vehicles there from the Kenner line. And up here we have the Bounty Hunters. It's Boba Fett themed, really. So not much change there. So these guys, I've moved up a couple of shelves. I used to have the Rogue One and what else did I have there? Oh, I can't remember. The Rogue One figures there. Oh, and Solo figures, but I've moved all those elsewhere. I'll show you in a minute. So yeah, fairly happy with that. And then here I have some Imperials. So I have Vader and a couple of Stormtroopers there. There's the other one. And then the old boy, the Emperor, and his 2 Royal Guards. I have plans for this space here. I have no idea what I shall be doing and putting on that shelf. Again, another video. Look at that mark on the wall there. Yeah, never mind, I need to redo that. And then here is my Clone Wars and prequel trilogy display. I do have some figures that I've got that I'm going to put in here. I was supposed to do that over the weekend. Ran out of time. I've not done that yet. I do have another clone pilot coming, so I'm going to chuck him in there at some point. And here I've got these guys. Again, had the same problems with standing with the peg holes. They kept on falling over every 5 minutes, so I got fed up and lost patience with that. So I stuck some sticky tape, double-sided sticky tape, and that seems to have done the trick. It doesn't leave any residue, so it's pretty cool. And as you can see, the display looks a lot better without Captain Rex there. So yeah, so I've decided that I'm going to open up the rest of these figures. I've got another 4 which will be going in there. So yes, I still haven't put batteries in this yet, so I don't know whether the electronics work. I've not got around to doing that. Again, that will be another day. Just motor around here. There you go. Look at those ones there. And then whiz down here. So nothing much has changed here. Well, nothing has changed here, actually, if I'm being totally honest. So there you go. And then I have the, well, yes, I have a couple of beasts here. So that's pretty cool. And then down here, I have the remaining 5 POA figures that I have out on display. And it's mainly Imperials. Again, that's very congested. I need to sort that out. I don't like that. And then we've got, he's gone for a burn, isn't he? There you are. Yeah, that's cool. This is mainly the First Order and some more Imperials there. And then stuff from Solo. So yes, that's a quick whiz at the collection room. Spin around like that. So what I should do now is go into the main living room and show you what I've done in there. 2 seconds. Okay, so starting this side, I've moved some bits about. I had some models in here. I've moved a couple away, put them away, but I've just wanted to display these fantastic graded comics that John Ruler, the action figure grader, sent me. There's that bloody card with a 2 there. I'm not happy with that. So yeah, these display great. I had to wait to get some display what's it's for them. So there you go. There's the other one there. Absolutely loving these, and these are absolutely fantastic on display. And then down here we have the Model 80 ST that I had about 25 years ago now, and then found up in my loft. Well, not my loft, my mum and dad's loft, or attic. So I took it apart, gave it some TLC, gave it a repaint, stuck it together, and Bob's your uncle. There we go. And then as we move along, we have the sail barge, which just love this. Absolutely love this. So minimal figures on there at the moment for display. I've got the Jabba's Goons that will be coming shortly. Well, shortly. Next year, I guess. Slave one. I'm not getting the re-release with the new Boba Fett. There's no point. I already have a Slave one. I'm not too worried about the Boba Fett in his robes. I'm sure that'll come out on his card at some point in the future. And then down here I have Return of the Jedi set up. It's a bit dark, which I'm glad. You can see that dust line there that I've yeah, I need to dust that, really. That's a disgrace. And here's the Empire, not the Empire, Empire Strikes Back Hoth scene. So I'm quite happy with that. It's got the rebel pilots there. Do I or don't I put some of those Echo Base troopers in there as and when I get them? I'm not sure. I think less is more, so probably not. I might do another scene for those. We shall see. And here's this one here, Lars Homestead. I did have some lights in here, but they ate up the batteries like nobody's business, and they were pretty shocking, so I've decided to take those down. And then down here we have the TIE Fighters. I quite like those. These are the couple of model kits in the back there. There's a TIE Fighter helmet in the back there. 6-inch TIE Fighter pilot from the Black Series, which I'm trying to dismantle, which is a real ball ache, if I'm being totally honest. So then I shall move around. We've got these guys here. So I did have the Emperor and his 2 Royal Guards here, but I've moved those, so there's a space there that I can use. Not too sure what to put there. I think I've got Dooku. There's the Lego Death Star. All the figures there. That's my wife's, so that'll be staying there. And then there's me. Look, hello. So yeah, these are I can't remember the bloody name of these again. They begin with a K. I'll have to put the name up on the video. I'm not too sure what I can't remember the name. Keep forgetting the name. I've got some more there. Got the signed Boba Fett from Jeremy Bullock. Absolutely love that. What a nice guy he was. And then there's my Boba Fett helmet. That's looking pretty cool. Then we've got a couple of models there, and the whatever you call them, helmets there. So moving up, we have this signed picture from Carrie Fisher, who we met in 2016. Awesome. And then my wife got me this because I missed out on Gary Kurtz's autograph, so she kindly got me this. I unfortunately didn't get to meet him in person, so that is kind of like a regret that I have there. This is like a little Princess Leia shelf there. Still can't get over this. 30 quid or £30 paid for that, so happy with that bargain. There you go. Some more bits and bobs there. So this is all the Lego now that I have on this display. It used to be crown packed with Lego. This unit needed a damn good dust, so I dusted it all down and then dismantled a lot of the Lego because A, it's easy to store. So I've got that away in storage. It's all been dismantled. I do have the Lego books to go with it, so I wasn't silly enough to dismantle it and not have the books. Otherwise I wouldn't have known how to put it back together again when I do put it back together. So what all this has done has enabled me to have the space to display my Black Series 6-inch figures. So you've got the Bad Batch here. These guys were in the other room. You've got the Rebels there. I'm liking those. I think they're pretty cool. Debating as to whether or not to get a couple of Stormtroopers to stick with him. And then I've got Rogue One there. So all I'm needing for this is K2SO, which I do have in the old red and black pack. So I probably, or do I? I don't think I have. If I had it done, I would have used him. So yeah, I need to get K2SO. And then I've got my Solo collection here. So fairly happy with that. And then underneath we've got Mandalorian. So these are all the figures that were in season 1. And then down the bottom here we have all the figures that were in season 2. And I've got a few more of these on the way. Or I've got a few in boxes that I need to open, which I haven't done that yet. Here we have the Lego Falcon. I was debating as to whether to take this apart. Oh, I chose not to because that would have been a chore. So yeah, that's pretty cool. There I am again. Hello. Then we have Princess Leia, Hot Toys. These are my wife's. Absolutely loving these. And then moving down, we have the Lego BB-8 again, which is my wife's. A little droid display here, R2. That was the first bit of Lego that I got for my 40th birthday. So yeah, I was happy with that. That got me into collecting Lego. Kind of put a stop to that at the moment. A, for space and money, because Lego's bloody expensive, if you didn't already know that. And then here are the Disney droid figures there. I can't remember what's they called. Disney. Oh, you know, you can see the ones in the back there in the box. So there you go. There's those, and then we can move over this side. So this cupboard, or this display case, has had a lot of changes. This was predominantly all about the Falcon and Solo, Han Solo. So I've put a lot of those away in display, back in cases rather, not cases, in boxes. So I've got my 3 graded figures. So I've got the Yak face there from the barge that was coming at 85%. And then I've got Grogu and the off-world Jawa from the Razor Crest. And they were 90% gold. So very happy with those. And then down here we have the medal there. That was my wife's. We got that from Galaxy's Edge. And we got the dice from Galaxy's Edge. That Solo figure there, the ornament, that came with the Build the Falcon. But I've moved that on, but I kept the figure. So here we have figures from Solo and the Falcon from Solo, with the Disney Magic Band Solo, and then the Savak game. And then here we have the Camtono, which is I put that in there this morning. So yeah, that doesn't look too bad. So yes, so 2 seconds and I go back into the other room. So yes, that was supposed to be a quick collection update, or collection room update with the way it's been displayed. So I'm fairly happy with the way things are looking at the moment. Like I say, I've got some more space there that I need to play around with. I will get that done at some point. I've got Grayskull that I haven't even opened yet, and that was got that back in October. So another video there. But yeah, really happy with how the room's looking. So just a couple bit more bits and bobs that I need to add, and I'll get those done in due time. I'm in absolutely no rush. Other than that, that will be it for this video. So if you are new to the get my words out. So if you're new to the channel, feel free to comment, like and subscribe. hit that notification bell to let you know of more content. And as always, there will be more content. Yes, so thank you for watching. Your support is very much appreciated as always. And yes, we shall see you in the next video. Take care, stay safe, and see you in the next one. Bye for now.